Hi, I'm Christopher Bachman, and today we'll be building a pinhole camera out of ordinary household items. Some sort of metal product. I used a can in this situation. I'll tell you why in a minute. You're going to need something sharp to cut something with, and also my Faberware scissors, kitchen edition. Either a pin, seeing as it's a pinhole camera, or this little thing that I found that you use to poke holes in a pumpkin around Halloween to carve a pumpkin. And also some tape, photo paper, sandpaper, and an ordinary shoebox. Alright, so step one. You're going to need a piece of metal to make the pinhole. It acts as the lens for the camera itself. I used a soda can. I cut it up, as you can see here, into a little piece of metal like this. Not too big, not too small. It'll make a good pinhole camera lens. First thing you do, take your pin or pumpkin poker and poke a hole into your pinhole lens. There's a hole. Step two of that step is to sand it out, because you have some little ridges in the pinhole lens which you don't want. So take the sandpaper and smooth it out. Make a piece of it. There we go. Perfectly good pinhole camera lens. Okay, step two. You want your shoebox, which is the actual camera itself, to be completely light proof. You don't want any light coming in or out unless it's through this little hole. So, as you can see, there is a hole right here. I'm going to seal it with black electrical tape, blocking off the light from entering inside of my camera. You want to seal it off as much as possible. You don't want any light coming into this box. It will ruin the film. Okay, next part in this step is to cut a hole, not too big, into your box. I'm going to use my blade here. How to do this in the presence of an adult. You don't want any cut fingers here or any blood. So we've got our hole. Next step. Take your pinhole camera lens, try to straighten it out so that the edges are straight, and try to make it so that the actual pinhole itself is in the dead center. Take this, your pinhole camera lens, and put it on the inside of the box, and have it so that the pinhole is in the dead center of your hole in the box, as you can see. Then you want to tape that into place with your black electrical tape. Try to tape it as close to the edge of the box as possible so that no light comes in through the sides of it either. This is the first form of camera to ever be developed. It was the first way people took pictures in it's interesting, you don't need film for this kind of camera. All you need is photo paper and then your pinhole. And then lots of light. I've got my pinhole lens taped into the center here. And I'll give you an inside view of the box too. See how it's taped into there? Sometimes if you want to make sure that no light gets in at all, you can spray paint the box completely black, but I don't want to make this film go on too long, so we won't go spray paint the box. But the next step in making your pinhole camera is to make the shutter. Now the shutter is what's going to cover up this lens right here. When you take it out into the light, you're going to release the shutter so that light can come in and expose the film in the back. What you're going to do, I'm going to make my shutter out of more tape, because that can be easily removed and then easily replaced. Try to cover up the pinhole completely so that, again, no light gets in, because we don't want light getting in to the picture before we're done, or before we're ready to expose the photo paper in the back. And I'm going to do 2 layers here just to make doubly sure that it's sealed off from the light. Now a shoebox isn't the only thing that you can make a pinhole camera out of. Oatmeal containers, I saw someone made one out of a juice box, and you can make them out of, I saw one guy who made one out of an old computer, hard drive of a computer. He took all the computer parts out, then made a huge pinhole camera with it. That was pretty neat. Alright, and my shutter is complete. I'm pretty sure there's no light getting in or out of there. And there we have it, our pinhole camera is done. I'm gonna seal off this bit over here a little bit more. Alright, so there we have it, a pinhole camera right here. Now, to load the paper, you have to load the paper in the dark. So we'll take a walk up to my room where I have a makeshift dark room made out of my closet. I'm gonna warn you, my room is a bit of a mess. So we're going into the dark room. Now there's a little light coming in from the bottom of the door, so I'm going to try to cover that up with whatever, I think this is a sleeping bag I've got here. But now I think I've got all the light blocked out from the inside of here. And there's the photo paper. I'm going to try to feel, there's the back of it. There's the box. I think this should be directly behind it. You want to put the photo paper directly behind where you put your pinhole camera lens. Alright, I've closed my box. Now is when you take it out to the light where you want to, you got to take your picture. You want to put it in the lightest area possible for your picture. And then you want to flip up the shutter and expose it for the between 30 seconds and 5 minutes. So that is how you construct a pinhole camera and how you load it